Okay, so when you have the data here and they ask you to find the box and whisker plot, first thing you always want to do is make sure the data is ordered from least to greatest. Already did that for us. That's good. Now we want to find the median first. Always find the median first. It makes finding everything else much easier. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 values. So since there's an even number of values, the median, which is in the middle, is going to cut off the first four from the last four. So you can kind of be, if you want, cross off the end so you get to the middle, or say, well, this is the fourth and fifth value. So the median has to fall right between these two. Cuts off the first four from the last four. So how do I find what number that is? I'm going to take the average of these two numbers, 26 and 29. So the median is going to be 26 plus 29 divided by 2, which will give me a value of 27.5. So my median is going to be 27.5. Now I'm going to do that again, but now only with the first half of the data. The median of the first half is Q1. Quartiles, 25%. I'm cutting the first half in half. That gives me 25%. So just ignore these back four. I'm just going to find the median again with the front four. There's four things here, so the median's going to go between the middle of the second and third. So there's my Q1. I need to find what that value is going to be. It's going to be the average of 21 and 23, which is going to give me 22. Do the same thing with the second half. The Q3 is going to be between the second and third. So that's going to give me a value of 34.5. So that's where your values are coming from. My 5-number summary now is going to be 17, 22, 27.5, 34.5, and 36. Another example would be, let's see, if I have 10 values. Let's say I have 10 values. So I'm just going to copy down some data. Making this up, 23, 25, 30, 31, 34, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's my 10 values. Let's do it again with this value, this data. 10 values. There's no middle value because there's an even number of them. So the middle is going to fall between the fifth and the sixth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. There's my median. Cuts off the first 5 from the last 5. It's the average of these two is going to be 30.5. Now, looking at the first half of the data, I have 5 values. Now there is a middle. This one here is the middle. So 23 becomes my Q1. 2 here, 2 here. Do the second thing. Q3. Do the same thing over here. This is Q3. So it cuts it up into groups of 2, 2, 2, and 2. So depending on the number of values, sometimes your median will be a new number you've added. Sometimes your median will be one of the existing values. And the same thing's true with your quartiles. So sometimes your quartiles are going to be actual data values from the data. Sometimes, like in this case, you're going to have to add in the quartiles in order to cut the data into equal groups of 4.